me see.
Should maybe have a copy.
I have a single copy. You can. You have a report too. Let me see. Show the ballot papers. Please check up and see whether these are the original ones or not. And was this ballot paper issued by you?
Ma'am, I want to see the 47 ballot papers total. The 47 ballot papers which have been handed over here. I want to see all of them. Then it will be.
Why one is not enough for you to see? Identify whether it has been issued or not. Do you have the records?
Ma'am, I want to see the serial numbers actually.
The serial number, it must be there at the back.
Here there is a serial number. This serial number was within the ballot paper that has been issued to the presiding officer.
It is within.
Yes. But ma'am, actually, since here, ma'am, I can see here here is the initial signature of the presiding officer.
Yes.
And I have got the ballot
Form 18, specimen
I
signature.
have got the ma'am ballot paper. This receiving this what I have issued the ballot paper to the presiding officer on the P-1 day. That is on 7th July. In that, what I can see is that he has given full signature.
Full signature.
So, ma'am, directly I cannot ascertain this one.
But this ballot paper is
serial
from the
number was
same
there.
serial number.
Actually, the serial number starts from 0001 to 0882. But ma'am, if you can allow me, I can.
Let him please show him the other ballot papers also. The signature is tallied in each.
That 47 ballots were missing because ma'am, in the during the poll or after the counting, there has been no information from the petitioner or the presiding officer has not informed regarding any such missing. I can know after the petition has been.
You see, Mr. Mahato, this is happening. Are found elsewhere than in the ballot boxes. And the BDOs, the returning officers, don't know anything because the presiding officer has not intimated anything. And nothing is mentioned in the Form 18 also.
There is a missing of any number of one ballot. I have missed one ballot.
But then it can be that as long as the presiding officer was there, nothing happened. Thereafter, the ballot boxes, I am getting allegations, the ballot boxes are taken away. Is the presiding officer's diary annexed over here? Who is the presiding officer? Give me the name.
Moni Mohan Das.
Moni Mohan Das.
And my lord, kindly come out of the paragraph 8.
How many votes were polled on that day?
As per presiding officer's diary, 289.
289. And how many were counted?
My lord, 296.
296.
296.
And even thereafter, so many ballots are outside. How can it be?
Actually, there has been no information, ma'am, regarding this.
When you see that 289 votes were polled,
yes,
and a counting 296 is seen, that means there is discrepancy.
Ma'am, during that time, the petitioner, that is election agent of the petitioner, he himself was present during that time. And there was no objection. The proceedings was done. Also, ma'am, if we can see that the difference between the winning candidate and the second highest margin candidate is 11. And if we nullify these 7 ballots also, there is no effect on the winning. Because then also that is also.
How can it,
You are nullifying only 7. What about the other 42 or 43 that is moving around? What will happen to these ballots?
If you go to kindly come paragraph 8 of the, that is the only allegation.
Even Form 18 was not issued.
See, this is a very grave allegation.
Allegation is that, but this allegation was not intimated either to the presiding officer, to the returning officer, or to anyone. This allegation is a serious allegation. But it ought to have been either made or by any complaint.
Lordship, there are representations from page 26, wherein Lordship,
13.
Lordship, even on 8th of July, there was representation.
Where is the 8th representation?
That is at page 26, Lordship, that there has been
There is a
violence.
photograph of violence I can see.
Again, ma'am, one thing, if you can.
All said and done, tell me how can these ballot papers move around? It was to stay inside the ballot box. How is it outside?
Ma'am, there is a suspicion regarding this.
Suspicion.
Yes, ma'am. That is, ma'am, on 9th, the petitioner has filed a complaint to the SP or to the DM and the State Election Commission that at about 10 PM on 9, means where scrutiny has also been done. During that time, the petitioner has again written that some ballot papers the miscreants have taken, which they have recovered, and then again he have taken them and was deposited to the police. This is a completely false evidence prepared and presented before the court, because the police has given me the report where they have said no ballot papers have been given to them.
No, because it was possibly not given. Otherwise, how could the ballots land up in the table of the court?
Ma'am, he has not given, means that means there is a suspicion that he might have kept that with him. Or during the day of counting also, he didn't make any comment.
Tell me one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody is contesting the election to win.
Yes, ma'am.
Certainly, the candidate will not keep the ballot papers with him.
Ma'am, he have kept the ballot papers with him. He might have, he was of the chance that he might, during the poll, he might go inside the polling station and put them inside the ballot box. Because, ma'am,
the ballot papers are original or not?
Stretching a bit too wide?
ma'am,
The submission that you are making is absurd. Where from will this candidate get so many ballot papers?
ma'am,
Is it possible? Are these ballot? You say these are the genuine ballot papers, so it must be with the presiding officer.
ma'am, serial numbers are genuine, ma'am. Because of the initials, I cannot say actually.
Serial numbers are genuine.
Serial number is.
How can all these ballot papers be with one person? You are stretching your submission too wide. It can never be. So many ballot papers going outside. A candidate who is there for contesting the election for the purpose of winning, he will keep all the ballot papers in his pocket only to show it there later on that these ballot papers were not used or these ballot papers were misutilized.
Ma'am, actually, ma'am,
Please, there must be limit to making submission. Mr. Mahato, your client, he is thinking that whatever will be submitted in court will be taken to be true. All sacrosanct submissions.
The presiding officer in this case.
I'll let the presiding officer be implicated as parties.
Presiding officer diary is
Nothing.
if there is anything happen, if one ballot is lost, he has to.
Yes. The margin is only 7 and 47 ballot papers are outside. Please come.
Margin is 11.
11. The
Video.
block development officer, what is your name?
Shankhadeep Das. Shankhadeep Das.
Respondent 9.
Block development officer, Dhupguri, is personally present in court. His name is Shankhadeep Das. Stop. Next. He has perused the ballot papers, which are presently in the custody of the court, and admits that they are genuine ones and were issued by him to the presiding officer. Stop. The block development officer, however, is not sure about the signature in the reverse of the ballot papers. Stop. Next.